over LTE. And as Ravinder has introduced, this is a very significant step, not only from the sake of technology, but from the customer experience point of view. Why? Because today, before the introduction of VoLTE, the word of voice and data are two separate words. So voice is the traditional service which is devised by 2G and 3G, and 4G is just delivering data. We are the first operator in Romania, one of the very first in Europe, and what I'm proud to say also the first network in Vodafone to introduce VoLTE. And it is a very significant thing that we introduce this in Romania because we want to bring to the Romanian market the best of the world technology. So with VoLTE, what we do is that we bring the word of voice, the traditional communication word, with the word of data together. Today we have a very good service of voice, but it's a very basic mobile service. With data, the services are of course growing every day. There are new applications, there are new media content, there is a different behavior in customer, and the small screen, the smartphone screen, is becoming the personal entertainment interface for customers. So what we want to do is that we want to merge these two words in the VoLTE experience. VoLTE is a technology that enables a better customer experience during voice communication with the native 4G customer experience. And it's providing better reliability and security, better interactive experience, more information to be shared between the users during the conversation, and we will tell you more, and also the possibility to check the availability of the other person, like it is done today in the messaging application. So in the messaging application you can check typically if the customer is online. With VoLTE you can do the same because you merge the data and the communication experience.
From a technical point of view, VoLTE is an absolute innovation. That means it's something ahead compared to the traditional technology for the voice, but also something ahead compared to over-the-top solutions. So if you look at the voice experience, it is really enhanced. As Ravinder was mentioning before, all of you know that if you have a 4G phone, but if you start a call, or even if you receive a call, the phone today is going back to 3G network. That means that from that moment on, until the voice is on, all the experience is driven from the 3G network, throughput, speed, and so on. With VoLTE, the voice is becoming 4G native, but also the HD voice is further improved with the new high-definition codecs embedded in the network. Regarding data, clearly the customer starting from that moment can enjoy the 4G full speed. That means during the call, video or audio call, the browsing is on 4G with the maximum speed, and video streaming is also on 4G as well. This is possible due to guaranteed bandwidth, so special bandwidth and quality of service for voice and video during the session. Another thing that is really nice to see is the fact that there is also a very smooth transition between voice call and video call. This is possible thanks to a native HD video over 4G, over LTE, which is embedded in the network starting from now. A very important topic that is really differentiating VoLTE from the over-the-top solutions based on voice over IP is security and privacy. So security and privacy features are developed on VoLTE with carrier-grade standards that are the highest in the industry. So customer can really feel protected and secured in this environment. We were mentioning before Max Pro and obviously Max Protect, and Max Protect is working on VoLTE and on the new capabilities in this environment, and Secure Pro obviously as well. Last but not least, VoLTE is also very efficient. So it means that the data sessions are kept at the minimum. It means low battery consumption for the smartphones compared to over-the-top solutions. There are recent analyses which are showing that VoLTE is consuming the batteries of the smartphones between 20 and 40% less than the over-the-top solutions. So in essence, VoLTE is the next step in our whole IP network in order to enjoy even better experience both on voice and data.